Hello again to all my phonies, mahonies, and jabronis. We're back again with the Foxhound Show going late tonight. Sunday surprise stream. You weren't expecting it. You weren't expecting it. You were looking the other way, and then I hit you with a bam. Hit you with the bits. Bam. Hit you with the gigabytes. Wham. Didn't even know the megabytes were coming at you, and they're already here. So we're going to be throwing a stream up real fast. What are we doing? We are back in Eternal Exodus on what very well may be the final freaking episode of this game. Get me out of AI hell is all I have to say. Alright, there's been some neat stuff. I'm not gonna lie, there's been some neat stuff inside of this game. Story isn't that incredible, but it does do a unique take on the human egg theorem. I like it, and yeah, I am more than happy for this to be over with, though. So let's get into it. When last we left our hero, we were taking a surprise attack on the enemy fortress, brought about by the bloody revolution that Bart enacted, getting all of our allies utterly killed. So thank Bart and Roscoe. Well, this is ominous as hell.
They're here! That thing flying through the sky. It was you! How crafty. Attacking us when the majority of our army is away. But you still won't get anywhere. The throne room is locked down, and our most powerful demons are out on patrol. Ha!
Alright, gave us the quick ha and then bravely ran away. Well, neato. I see a big dude over there just waving fiery flames into the darkness, so neat. Ain't nothing down here. Alright. Okay, we got several friends. None of them is shining though, so I'm not that scared of all of you. We blap, we blap. Dunzo. Easy mode. Blazimp with the Mega Illuminate. You don't necessarily need to have that equipped to you at all times. Alright, actually, what do we got equipped to you? You got the that. What else do you got? Let's we got a spare earthen plate, so we'll throw it on you. What do you got? Blood armor? We'll give you the fire plate. How about that? Now you resist light and you're immune to fire. Yeah, this works. This is a crew. This is a crew that can make things happen. Let's see what's up around here. Lots of different peepsy routes around here. Okay. Neato. We bust all these dudes down real... Oh, or we miss with a severeness. Alright, they're healing big. Also, I noticed that Super Heal basically does a full bar of healing, so don't know why you would go with any other heal other than that. We'll go ahead and save. This feels like a boss fight area. Yes, it do. So we're gonna continue exploring. I guess we might want to go back and fight that other bonus demon there. 100 smackers. We like that. Nimbus, you're immune to a lot of stuff, right? Yeah, you're immune. What about to the mega bubble? Everybody's also kind of don't care about that. How about raw wind damage? That's even worse. Alright, then we just attack. Just going for tons of heals. Yo, immediately benefiting from that switch up we did there on the old armor. Goes for a max quake and a heal. We'll slap him with that. You'll slap with this. We'll clap with that, and then we miss. But he's woken up. Alright, what do we want to use on you? Probably torch, right? That does it. And it's good for some EXP as well. What's this? Fortress Orb number 2. Interesting. Very interesting. There wasn't no chambers of secrets up here, was there? You know what? This particular enemy combo, not really interested in fighting it. No, nothing over there. Nimbuses, I think we can afford to avoid the Nimbuses. They do too many annoying things. Nope, nothing through there. Yeah, normal couple basilisks, we can beat those guys. We beat them right into the dirt. Yeah, no question about it. Take them out. Take out the trash. Alright, so we should have a big guy to deal with right here.
Turn back now, villain. Your arrival has been anticipated, and the fortress has been locked down.
Anticipated? How?
Fools, your method of transportation is anything but subtle. How naive are you to think we wouldn't see you coming from a mile away? In any case, your rampage of terror ends here.
Neato? To you, my friend. I say very neato. Get double stricken. And then we know what that'll do. Which ain't exactly what we want it to. So let's see what we can do with the Mega Bubble. Hits for some decent damage. What about the Super Gust? Does nothing here. So we'll go ahead and pass that up. You're probably a fire type, right? So we would just want to single into you. He goes for a big heal on the big guy. We go for some illuminated damage, and then skill Mega Bubble. Got the weakness off. And then we just attack for neutral. Big damage there. We'll hit you for that. A quick heal will do everybody some good. And then hit him with the Mega Bubble one more time. Got rid of the ads. Now we can lay into this dude. Properly mess him up. Get out of our faces. Dunzo. Look at it. And level 47 attained. Nice and easy for us. I guess we'll go ahead and grab whatever this is. Orb number 1. Number 1 on deck. That's a Nimbus. We don't really want to fight Nimbuses. Nim skulls we want to avoid. And that was our way out, right? Yeah, so unless there's a way to cross over. Also, while we're here, can we enrich some uranium and maybe make a couple of more elixirs? Enriching uraniums, we can do about 3 of these. And then show us elixirs. We can make what? How many? Just 2 because we're low on mugwort. Still, we will take that, and then maybe some mag potions. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for what we gotta do. Better register everybody. Make sure they're all good to go. And then any new fusions, we can get Thoth, which is Prismaranth plus Dark Vortex, which we're happy to get rid of. We got a Mega Illuminate All and Max Heal. Give them the Brilliant Aura and the Mega Darkened Soul all. And there we go. And we do want to... okay, we got a Shiny Dragon. I think we can afford to grab Shining Dragon Friend. Can we catch you now? Yes, we can. Fireworm is unimpressed. I don't care if you're impressed. You're joining up regardless. You're enlisted. Thank you, Fireworm. Alright, some levels up for everybody. We want to register that whole crew. And then fusion by result. There's some interesting fellas there, but we need some more levels up to actually be able to use it. So we'll go back over here, we'll get a quick heal, and then we delve in deeper. Remember, if we fight a Nimbus Skull, we leave. We just get out of their way. Nimbus Skulls are not what we want to deal with. Oh, Beardy Boys? We take on Beardy Boys. Get them. Bash them, crash them, smash them. Beautiful. I mean, we're getting close to getting some new fusions, too. Also, our achievements should almost be like complete. We've done a lot of achievements in this game so far. Most of them, in fact. I did a little off-screen achievement hunting, and I'm pretty sure we're basically like chapter completion and monster collection are the last kind of two things I think we got. So let's go ahead and save right here. See who wants to fight us here.
Hello, human. The others here see you as a harbinger of doom, a destroyer of all they've built. But I can see that's not your intention. Your motive is something far greater in reach, far more profound in impact, is it not? You seek to unearth the bridge that connects the world of the living to the world of the dead. I can indeed sympathize with that desire, for I was once the usher of that bridge. Alas, my role has since diminished to what you see here, a sentry of this liminal space. It would delight me greatly to see you succeed in your aims. But even so, I must fulfill my duty as the watchdog of this locale, for fate has dictated it so. We shall fight here and now, but the deepest part of my soul quietly pines for your success.
I like the fact that they gave her a little bit of something different. Double Strike should get all those guys dealt with. Easy mode. We blap, smack, crash. She's sleeping. Yeah, take a nap. Permanently. Dirt napper. She's donezo. Easy GG's all around. Got some mugwort out of that, an elixir. We take that. Terra immunity. Not something we need to learn permanently. So, yeah, get rid of that. Alright, and then flame immunity. Could be something you could get instead of brilliant aura, but we want to keep that whole shining thing going. Alright, where to now? Nimbuses, as again, we run from the Nim Skulls. We don't fight Nimbai. Nimbai are a Nimba 9. Alright, there's some sort of big guy there. So we want to explore outside of fighting the big guy. Lots of healing stations around here. Yeah, we'll just slap you for some additional... Oh, right. Lots of reflex there. Forgot about that. Alright. Let's try to run that back. Except this time we don't just Unga Bunga in. Dark and Soul hits for something. Super Heal also hits for something. We'll heal everybody again. Orbeez has been with us from like early, and is still just pumping out damage and heals like crazy. Alright, what's down here? Some mugwort. That's elixir bait right there. And there's an orb. Well worth it to come down this way. Nim skulls we want to run from. We don't fight Nim skulls. Alright, go ahead and hit the old save here. What's up north of us here? Ooh, treasure. Some uranium and some salt. All of this is elixir bait. Let's see if any of this is new. That would be a new species, but are we able to actually catch it? 44? Yeah, we could. What's our torch look like? It has options. We will pass on that. You've got an immunity, but it might just wreck these two. Alright, what do we want to do? Get rid of you, and then attack into all of you. And then you could, what? Pass into a solo attack, into a group strike, into another pass. He's just gonna heal up. Alright, we'll slap all of you. We'll go for our global with the Orbeez. We can try to catch the Titan, the Mad Titan. He's not unless letting us do mad actions here. It just goes for a big heal on itself. I can live with that. We'll pass this. Well, actually, I should have gone for the catch. We got the Titan. Sweet. Alright, Poseidon. You can go ahead and bubble him down. Pass. Burn him to ashes. He's over. Cancelled. Robo Robin doing his thing. You love to see a couple of good boys doing their good stuff. Alright, we will save, and then we gotta do a little party maintenance here. Cerberus is kind of our go-to healer right now, so we grab some heals. Not enough MP. Does Metatron have a heal? No. Devour, you don't. Cecilia does have a super heal. And also, all of these guys should have, like, stuff equipped. Get them, belts. Not everybody. Oh, you got one already. Celia, you don't got one. Get a basic belt on you. Thoth, you can have a majestic belt. And Fireworm, let's get you a majestic belt too. And then the Titan, you can go ahead and get a basic belt. There we go. Everybody's all belted up. We're belting them out. We'll make a little more elixir here, I think. Alright. First things first. 4 more enriched uranium. Not like it's gonna matter that much, given that I think mugwort is what we're really lacking. But hey, every little bit counts. And then, do we have any more revives that we can make? We do want to make the rest of the revives there. Big help. Alright, let's take them on.
These lands were once sacred. The veil that separates the realm of the living and the realm of the dead runs thin here. And thus, the reincarnation portal you seek lies ahead, just beyond the throne room. I've uncovered the entryway ahead for you. An entryway which has laid dormant for many years. This, of course, is much to my master's dissatisfaction. But it's not the place of just one man to decide whether or not to reopen the portal. Far-reaching decisions like this are, and must always be, the outcome of the input of many. After all, reality itself is a result of never-ending co-creation. Should you defeat both me and my master ahead, you will find the portal, and then it will be you who restores the natural order of things. It will be you who allows the souls of humanity to continue in their eternal exodus from plane to plane. But only if you truly have the strength to bear such a responsibility.
Alright, let's take on Anubis, huh? I think we can afford to just hit everybody with some damage, right? We'll go for the double strike, see what we do. We did get rid of a lot of ads on that one. Yeah, you're immune to physical, huh? Let's see what a bubble does to you. Hit you for not a lot. Oh, wow, he hits hard. Alright, Guess we try Flame. Doesn't do a lot. During Orbeez turn, we're gonna pop one of the revives that we had there. Poseidon, your bubble might do something. Let's go ahead and pass, though, and hit you with another torch, or maybe Mega Illuminate. Let's try that. Doing some damage. Alright, hit him again with the Mega Illum. Heal everybody. Okay. Hit him with the bubble. And then hit him with the Super Gust. He reflects Gust. Yikes. Alright. Skill. Hit him with the big Illuma again. Giving him an Illuma wallet. Sending him home. Alright, I think we can go ahead and use some skills here. Who else had Revive besides our friend there? Devour ain't got nothing, Metatron ain't got nothing. Is it just Cerberus that has that? Alright, looks like we gotta use a base Revive. Kinda running a little low on those things. But Thoth, hit him with the max heal. Done. Donezo. Alright. And then, what are you? Apophis. We don't got you yet. We'll attack that. We'll pass this. We'll attack everybody. We'll attack everybody again. Big missing. Alright, I don't know what he cast that made all of his friends immune, but Poseidon is powered up. We should have access to another fusion, but we don't got a fusion option in here. Not yet, anyway. Some more uranium, weapons grade uranium, good stuff, healthy for you, rub it on your skin. We don't fight Nimb Skulls. Like I said, we do not fight Nimb Skulls. So we should have one more big bad to fight, right? Up in the throne room just ahead. We already got that guy off screen. Do we care about any of these fellas? We can break them for points, I guess. Pass it. Attack. Attack. And then, Does your torch do anything to these guys? I forget. Not really. Double strike does something though. Alright, we got rid of them. Get rid of the rest of the riffraff. Alright, and this is more weapons grade uranium. Interesting. I think we just go ahead and save. And then, let's see here. You know what? I think I use one Alexa just to get Cerberus back up and running so that he can be a go-to healing friend. We'll use some more of Toth's heal in order to get Orbeez back up. There we go. And then I think we just save and we keep moving it. Alright. Orbeez obtained. Behind enemy lines. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. Get to him.
So, you made it all the way here. Do you know who I am?
I'd have to guess you're the one leading the crown from the shadows.
In a way, yes. In a way, no. I do manage day-to-day operations. However, the crown is something bigger than any one man. The crown is a concept, an ideal, a force guiding humanity toward prosperity.
Sounds like a whole lot of nonsense if you ask me.
Why the anonymity? You still don't get it, do you? It doesn't matter who's at the helm of the crown. And it's better that the people don't know. It's better that they place their support into an idea, a concept, rather than an individual. Individuals are imperfect beings, subject to emotion and change. Nobody wants to place all of their faith into any one individual. At least, not in the long term. But placing their faith into a concept, that's doable. Ideas come from the divine, and thus are themselves divine in nature, eternal, unchanging. People rally behind ideas. People place their trust in concepts. The crown, in the minds of the people, is an immutable and uncompromisable force. It's a force that promises them safety, protection, and eternal life, while asking little in return.
Little, except a pledge of unwavering servitude.
What a cynical outlook. You call it servitude. I call it commitment. Commitment to the greater good. Prosperity can only be achieved with buy-in from the masses. And yes, that does require some sacrifice at the level of the individual. Should we not praise the individual who sacrifices a modicum of his own liberty in exchange for the well-being of his neighbor? In any case, I suppose congratulations are in order. Truly, I never believed anyone would come this far. And yet, here you are. Admittedly, it took me a while to understand how you pulled this off. But I see now. You performed an attack in my territory, blaming it on your own allies. And then, with my army busy performing a counterattack, you came here. Is that right? It's incredible. Sacrificing the very lives of your most trusted allies to achieve your goals. I'm not sure what it is I'm more impressed by. Your cleverness or your cruelty.
Wasn't anything cruel about it. We did what we had to do.
I'm not so sure they would see it that way.
But we'll never have a chance to ask them, will we?
Tell me this. What's the real reason you are here? Why go through all this trouble of tearing down everything I have spent so many years building?
What's the purpose of it all?
Isn't it obvious? To give people back control over their own lives. To give each man and woman a choice in how they want to live. Whether they want to live in this world eternally, or reincarnate back into the first world, or to die naturally and see what lies beyond. That should be their own choice. You made that choice for them and demanded they sit back and accept it.
No. I took away their fear. I gave them eternal life. They decided they'd rather be safe than free. And who can blame them? What value does life have if you spend the entirety of it fearing your death? And that's just what we humans have done throughout our entire existence. We feared death in the first world because we didn't know what was beyond it. Now that we're here, we fear the same. The unknown of what comes after this world. With the gift of life comes the fear of losing it. With that fear cast aside, the people here finally felt free enough to live.
Working all day in your factories. Is that what you call living?
It may not be ideal, but it's the best we could do. You can't live forever without ether, and refining ether takes significant labor. Eventually, our processes would have become efficient enough to cut back on the manual labor. Ether would be free for all, with minimal labor. Then, we'd achieve our ultimate utopia, where everyone would be guaranteed not just eternal life, but also the freedom to live however they choose.
I ain't buying it. Once your type gets power, you never want to give it up. You thrive on controlling how others live. That's all you care about.
Bold of you to assume you can read others' intentions so clearly. Bold. Or perhaps just naive. As enlightened as you think you are, you still see the world in black and white, good and evil. Truth is always more complicated. Anyway, no need to delay the inevitable. I will summon my strongest demons. Let's get this over with.
Yo, I absolutely do understand where Orion's coming from. But also, we're dealing with him here. You are going down immediately. Double strike. Lots of fizz resist on that. We got weaknesses and reflections on a lot of stuff. Big global heal. Woof. Lots of stuff going on here. Alright, we know you resist. Okay, let's focus Kraken first. Or maybe we'll just miss immediately. Heal all. Alright, hit him with the old... I feel like Mega Bubble gets run through by a lot of this. So let's try the Super Gust and see what happens. That Mega Heal all is gonna be real annoying unless we can deal with it. Alright. Skill. Double strike. Alright, then we heal. And then... we know you resist everything. Do we bother going for the Mega Bubble? We got a lot of annoyances there. But we did get rid of their healer. which is big work for us. Double strike him. Alright, heal one more time on everybody. Orby just doing his thing. And then Mega Bubble gets repelled by you guys. Yeah, they're Vandrake. He's a big dude. But we're big too. Hit him with a double strike again. And they're goners. Some more full revives, we'll take that. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and save. See how everybody's status is. We will go ahead and have Cerberus do a big full heal. And then, yeah. Cerberus, keep cranking out heals on everybody. That should do it. Also, mag potions. We want to go ahead and restore some magic on everybody. Okay, so I'm feeling like we used a lot in order to make that happen. A little bit better all the way around. All right. Final chapter, chapter 10. Let's get it.
This is it. The reincarnation portal must be just down that ladder. At last, a new era. No more loss, no more suffering.
Bart?
Don't get in my way.
What the hell was that about?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
Something's been off with Bart for a while now.
Yeah, ever since the incident in Port Pie,
I don't know what he's planning, but we better hurry.
Agreed.
I hope you're here simply because you've chosen to join me, not to oppose me.
Bart, what are you doing? What are you talking about?
Everything we learned in the ancient temple and in the hatchery. It's all led us to be here, at this place, at this time. We were destined to become gods.
Gods.
Yes, don't you see? This world is a world of suffering. The world of the so-called living, as it presently stands, is much the same. We are in a position to change that. With this portal, we can enter the world of the living and reshape it. We can make it better. Tragic deaths will be a thing of the past. All we need to do is use this portal to reincarnate into the world of the living. The powers we've gained here will be more than enough to allow us to rule it. We will put an end to the wicked. Crime will be no more. Needless suffering will be nothing but a faint memory. And it all begins when we step through this portal.
Weren't you paying attention to what the angel told us? If you step into that portal, your soul will reincarnate into the form of a human baby. The powers we've gained here won't apply there.
Ha! It is you who wasn't paying attention, Apollo. What did the angel say about demons who enter the portal?
They retain their physical form.
Correct.
So you're going to bring a bunch of demons into the world of the living? How do you expect to control them if you're a child?
No, you're still not getting it. I'm not going to command an army of demons. I'm going to be the demon.
What?
The research we found in the hatchery has been invaluable.
Demon-human fusion.
Now you're getting it.
If you were to fuse yourself with one of your captured demons,
He could enter the portal in his current form, bypassing the reincarnation process.
Precisely. world sorely needs a benevolent God to put an end to its suffering, to bring about a new era, an era of peace.
An era of peace.
Indeed. I trust I have your support.
No.
And why not? Do you not wish for a world without this mindless suffering?
No. Not like this. Something I've learned in our journey is that there's nothing more divine than the idea of free will. People need to be free to make their own decisions on how to live. Sometimes that's going to result in suffering, but that's a price we all have to pay. Actions are meaningless if they're forced. The purest of actions, the actions which define us, are those that we make freely. If you discard free will wholesale, you discard that which gives us our identity, and you discard that which gives life meaning.
Apollo's right. As much as it hurts to suffer and to see others suffer, the choices we make, good and bad, are what define who we are. Life is a game where we're constantly choosing what type of people we want to be. If you take that choice out of the equation, what do you even have left?
That's fine. I don't need help from any of you. The new world will be a monotheistic one, with me and me alone guiding its course.
Bart, don't do this. You don't even know if this demon-human fusion is possible. You don't know the risks.
Perhaps not. But there's only one way to find out. Incredible! The power coursing through me is unlike anything I've ever experienced. This is it. The time has come to finally claim my throne. Ha 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 ha!
All right, we got lots of friends here, so let's lay into him. Okay, he's weak to the neutral. And we got weakness on you. Oh yeah, we can tear into this dude. Blap him to pieces. Alright, ads are cleared. He just goes for raw attacks. Alright. Imp, take us home. Finish this. Give him a good heal. And Bart is taken. Goodbye. I wanted to get rid of him for a long time now. Feels good. Alright. Let's see what this guy has to say for himself. Super heal all. We definitely want to keep that.
Bart, how did it come to this? You were my right-hand man. Everything we did for the Resistance, we did together. Everything was turning out the way it should have. But then, I hope your soul is at peace now, and your next lifetime will turn out better.
If everything we've learned is true, then perhaps this is what fate, or whatever you call it, had in mind for Bart. Maybe, just maybe, his soul had to go through these events to learn an important lesson.
Maybe you're right.
What lesson do you reckon his soul had to learn here?
Well, as far as I can tell, Bart was never a truly evil person. Deep down, he probably thought he was really going to make the world a better place with his plan. But his motives were built on top of negative emotions.
Grief and anger. Without a stable foundation, without your emotions balanced, It's so easy to become misguided, even if your heart is mostly in the right place.
He deluded himself into thinking he'd save the world, when his plan would have done just the opposite. What do you think, Apollo? Where do we go from here?
I think you're right. We can't bring Bart back to this world, but we can honor his memory.
By remembering the lessons he taught us here.
That's right. With the crown gone, and with the reincarnation portal available to everyone again, everything's going to be totally different after today. This is truly the beginning of a new era, and there will be many unknowns we'll have to figure out as we go along. The biggest thing Bart taught us is that you can't help others if you don't first take time to balance yourself. We'll need to continue to work on ourselves. Sometimes, people are so afraid to confront their own shadows, to do their own shadow work, that they'd rather go out and try to fix the world itself instead. In the process, they only end up hurting others, not helping them.
The best thing we can do for others is to strive to be better people ourselves, and to give them the freedom and opportunities to do the same.
As our souls evolve and their souls evolve, everyone wins.
And with this portal open, every soul now has a new type of opportunity for growth. Some will stay here and learn the lessons of what we thought was an afterlife. But some will use the reincarnation portal to return to the first world and learn more of its lessons. All of this evolution contributes to the collective spiritual growth of the whole.
The mushroom people taught me that we're all connected in ways unseen. I don't think I fully understood what they meant until now. Every action we take, whether it be to help or to hurt someone else, it all comes back to us. That's because they are us, and we are them. We're all just the universe experiencing itself, to learn about itself, and to evolve and grow. We forget about this connectedness when we incarnate, so that we think of ourselves as separate. We do this so that we can truly learn and integrate the lessons of this giant sandbox. If we knew all the answers ahead of time, then passing the test wouldn't hold any value. But through the illusion of separation, we are tested in ways that prove to ourselves who we really are. All the good and all the bad.
If this was all a test, then, do you think we passed?
I think we did.
And ladies and gentlemen, and fellas of all ages, oh my gosh, that's the end. Eternal Exodus is completed. Oh, we got credits going, bonus credits. Hold on, gotta get the old controller going here. So while this is doing its thing, sheesh. What was I saying? Let's talk about the story and the whatnot. So first off, the game mechanically feels decent but unfinished. Like, for example, the fact that you can keep gaining crafting levels while there aren't any new recipes to unlock, you don't get any extra efficiency or whatnot. It's like, it's cool and all, but it could definitely be better. The voice acting being AI is just painful. Absolutely crazy work there using AI for this. Ooh, there's a lot of targets here. Ooh, gotta catch them all, holy moly. There's more backers than there are monsters in the freaking game. Ah, get out of here. I can't even tell where the things are. Okay, yeah, anyway, sometimes this game felt a little more like a visual novel than a game. I think 200 is the number we needed to hit for the achievement. Just in case, I'll keep slapping. Woo! Oh man. Hey, Demon Girl. Alright. Well. Do we have control again? Is it working? Says X to save. Hello? Game? You working? Alright, save. Yes, saved. Alright, well, that's it for the game. Checking the old Steam here. Let's go ahead and do a peek-see at the achievements list here. So we're currently sitting at 92% with 3 achievements that we have not yet gotten in this game. What are the last 3 that we're missing? We are missing a long forgotten place, which is the Radiant Grove, a Yeti's Appetite, complete the side quest, a Yeti's Appetite, and catching 100 unique demon species. So I know Yeti's Appetite is based on finding a certain item to allow you to blow up a barrier so that way you can access the Yeti, but I think it's just a bonus. Oh, you gotta go. Good night. Well, thank you for coming in for just a moment here. It was a lot of fun playing this game. I think so. Evaluation time. Sometimes this game thinks it's a visual novel. It is definitely not something that was meant to be a visual novel. No way, no freaking how. That said, the concepts were good. The gameplay was solid, though it wasn't fleshed out entirely. The fusion system is all right, but the fact that it's really more of a completion bonus, because most monsters have kind of a range of around the same stats with a slightly different spread, means that there's no early game particularly weak monsters. So you could take the weak monsters from the beginning all the way to the end, but there really ain't any incentive to upgrade once you get something that has really good resistances. The utility on different skills was really, really nice. I like wide range, for example. Brilliant aura increasing shiny chances, even though I don't think that shininess does anything other than give it a unique look. That's all neat. Yeah, I think the game is overall, because of the AI slopifying, it's rough. Right, the game is certainly rough. It's no masterpiece. It might even be a little below average, and the storytelling ranges from unique and good concepts to being downright hair-pullingly painful. So, looking at it as a total, though, the whole concept of the reincarnation portal and the second world, it's neat. There's enough here where it makes sense why this game got Kickstarter backing and why not everybody's in an uproar and that it didn't come out so amazing. I would not recommend this game for the general playthrough people, but if you liked what you saw here and you do want to give it a try with yourself in order to try to get all the achievements, it's fine for a playthrough. It might even be fine to gift somebody on Steam if they're really into monster games, but overall, it's just okay. It's just okay. I found myself really having some fun sometimes, but mostly it's just alright, so. But with that, thank you to all of my phonies, my Mahonies, and of course my jabronis. I really appreciate you showing up for this entire series. It's been a lot of fun to play this one on stream, so join us again. We got a brand new Nintendo Switch 2 hookup. Yeah, that's right, 100%. We got the Nintendo Switch 2 on docket. Maybe I'll even it's already almost 1 a.m. on the EST, so I'm thinking that we're gonna go ahead and call it here for now. But we are set up to bring it back. So I gave the option of Lumentale or Monster Crown Sin Eater. I think I'm gonna think about that a little bit longer, and in the meanwhile, maybe be rocking some Pokemon Unite, perhaps. Maybe a little competitive Pokemon Champions. We'll see. But either way, that is going to be something we'll have to decide on the very next episode of. You know it, you love it, you're here for it, I'm here for it, and we'll all be there on the next episode of the Foxhound Show. Good night, everybody.